Well, good morning. It's another chilly day in April in northwest Tennessee. I'm starting to think that we're not going to get any spring, much less summer.
While we're standing on the corner, Winslow, Arizona, Altoona, Cheyenne, or down in Punta Gorda. And if your RV needs some minor repair, Dave will give you tips down at Camp Sinclair.
It's been cold ever since we've been home and raining. There's more storms coming tomorrow. So anyway, what we're going to do today is try to finish up a project that we started. And this will be the first half of it. What we're doing is we're trying to put some solar on the RV barn up here to give some power to the motorhome batteries and keep them up, because I don't have electricity out here and it costs way too much to run power out here. So what we're going to do, we'd already had one panel hooked up to the side and it wasn't quite enough because these are old panels that somebody gave me and they're not really putting out what they should. So we're going to finish up by putting the other panel on today and see if we get more power. So let's get at it. We'll get that done. The other half of the project we may do later on down the road is to get the chassis batteries where they can be charged out here. So far they're not doing too bad, but these house batteries, they don't like to sit very long without a charge on them. So let's get at it. Okay, what we got here is, like I was saying, we have a 100-watt panel. Let's look at the tag here. And it's 100 watts, 21.6 volts coming out, and that's about what it's putting out with nothing hooked up to it. And then max power 17.4 volts, max power current 5.75 volts. Now this is putting out, on my application for Bluetooth, it's putting out about, right now with the sun shining pretty much on it, it's putting out about 3 amps. So, and that's what the other one is identical to this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them in series, and we need these to do that. We'll hook the two to series, and that should double everything, and we'll see how it goes once we get it hung up out there and working. So that's all we got to do right now is get those put on, which are the mounting, and we'll mount those right on there. So let's get at putting those together, then we can get out there and stick it on and see what it looks like. Well, we have it ready to go now. We've got the brackets mounted on. We've got the adapters to hook up another power panel, solar panel, to this panel, which will double the amps but keep the voltage the same. So now we'll take it back out there to the RV hut and we'll go ahead and mount it. And first we're going to check to see what one panel is going to put out. Then we'll set this on the ground next to it and hook it up in series, and then we'll be able to see how much is going into the battery from there. If it looks good, we'll go ahead and mount it. If it's not enough, we'll make another one, put 3 up there. So let's get out there and see what's going on. Okay, what we want to show you here is we've got just the single panel hooked up right now, and it's putting out 3.9 amps, power 50 watts. It's doing pretty good because the sun's shining on it. It's got it up to 84%. So now what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect that one panel and we're going to mount the other panel up on the wall and hook them both together. Well, we'll hook them both together to see what kind of output we have when we got 2 of them together. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and unhook this one off of the wall right here and put it down there like that one, and we'll hook them up in series and see how much they put out. Okay, that seemed to work, since a single panel of these old panels, like I said, they're not putting out a whole lot anyway. A single panel is 3 point something, And now I have doubled the amps, doubled the power to 83 watts. So they're both supposed to be 100-watt panels, but together I'm only getting 83. Before, well, what happened here? Before I was getting half of that. So what I may have to do, the voltage is up though really good, I may have to add another panel. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that, because that way, I think we'll leave these. We'll mount these two panels and let it run today and see what it does. If it really increases the battery, we'll leave it the way it is. If not, I add another panel, which would bring us up to almost 10 amps, but it should double the power again. So, or not double it, but add another third to it. So we'll go from here and we'll mount them up, watch it all day, and see what it does. Huh? Up to 88% already. Cool. Like it. Hi guys. Thanks for coming along and watching this episode of Down the Road We Go. We hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the little bell and the button over there so that you'll be notified every time a new video comes out. Also, if you liked our videos, please share it, because there may be other people that may enjoy it too. So thanks again for coming along as Down the Road We Go.